have an alarm clock that wakes us up in the morning. And in our gardens, we've got it's a really cool alarm clock, but nonetheless, we've got an alarm clock that's all set to go off for spring. Welcome to the wonderful and sometimes confusing world of larch. This is Larix eurolepsis, which really does not roll off the tongue. Better to call it just varied directions, which is the cultivar name. Larch are really interesting. They are categorized as a conifer, and those are plants that actually produce cones, and larch do that. But one thing that most of the time we associate with conifers is the term evergreen, meaning they do not lose needles or anything like that. Larch do in fact do that, so they are a deciduous conifer. There's a lot of Latin and botanical just there in the last 10 seconds, and I apologize for that. But we will make sure to always check out larch when? In spring, because it is one of the very first plants in the garden to start to wake up. And you know, after a long cold winter, there is nothing better than seeing this little larch here start to push out that green, because you know it means that warmer temps and beautiful spring is right around the corner. Besides the larch waking up for spring, a lot of progress has been made in our Tennessee display garden, and if you've been tracking the progress there, we had it completed, then there was this whole really depressing flood thing. We've moved on from that, and now we've made a lot of progress towards making it beautiful again to be able to share images and videos with you about what we're doing here in the plants that we grow at Russell's Nursery. The other really important factor to remember about this Tennessee display garden is Tennessee's got one of these climates that I like to refer to as a 0 to 100. Meaning it has to be able to live through 0-degree temperatures all the way up to 100-degree temperatures, and that is a lot to say if a plant can live here, sort of like New York, New York, that old song, if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. Sort of true for plants here in the Tennessee display garden, so we'll be always evaluating plants based upon their performance here, as well as our production facilities back in Portland, Oregon. We'll see you next time in the garden.